Hey guys. Okay, so first off, please excuse the shitty quality of this video. I'm on my laptop. I don't really have a camera right now, so it's pretty shitty. And if you can't really hear me, it's because I'm in my living room and my patio door's open. So yeah, and it's kind of windy. I'll try to talk up though, so you guys can hear me. Really, I just wanted to talk about, I guess, everything going on with me. I've gotten a lot of questions. I usually answer them privately, or some I don't answer at all because they're really triggering, and I don't want to put any of my followers through that because it's not right. The first one, I don't know if any of you saw it earlier. Someone anonymously messaged me and asked me what is the best part of being bulimic. And there's nothing good about being bulimic or anorexic or anything, having any type of eating disorder, whether it's binge eating, purging, starving, anything. It's not good. I have it all. Like, I suffer with EDNOS, I guess. I guess that's how you pronounce it. That's how they said it when I was in the hospital. But it doesn't matter. Like, you should never ask somebody that. Because, one, you could trigger them. If they're going through recovery for it, you could trigger them to go back and, like, flip back and just relapse. Or you can trigger their followers if they decide to answer it because you're on and on, and they answer it. You could trigger someone. And it's really disrespectful, as I've said earlier. Like, just don't do it. Why would you do it? Like, you wouldn't want anybody asking you that with something you're suffering with. Like, if you self-harm, or if you do anything and someone's like, oh, what's the best part about cutting yourself or burning yourself, or what's the best part about having depression? Nothing. Like, there's nothing good about it. And we all understand, self-harm's not good, but for us it's an outlet, I guess. It releases pain the only way I know how. I haven't cut since March 31st, and it is now May 17th, so I'm doing kind of good. I've been really triggered a lot. I haven't thrown away my blades, which is probably bad, but that's just me. I'm trying to not cut myself anymore. I can't say that I haven't self-harmed because that's a lie, but I haven't cut. Let's see, the last time I purged a couple days ago. Yeah. So it's just, I've tried to get help. I see a psychiatrist, I see a therapist. When I was admitted to the psychiatric ward, I was diagnosed professionally with EDNOS. I have bulimia and anorexia. I starve myself, and on occasions that I eat, I purge. I didn't understand how one of the nurses knew, but I guess it was because I wasn't eating. I refused to eat, and they kept saying, it's okay for you, and I was like, no, I just don't feel well, and I pushed it off as, and side effect of me taking all the pills, because I did attempt to kill myself back in January. Mondays are no good. Mondays make you use your alarm. I've tried before, but in January it was the time that I just couldn't hold on anymore, and I knew I had to do it. And I was talking to one of the girls I've met on Tumblr. I'm not going to name her because that's just, I don't have permission to do that, so I don't think I will. But I was talking to her, and I was crying all day, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. I'm done. It's just, I can't. I'm sorry. So I took everything, and I was talking to her, and I ended up passing out. I fell asleep. And I guess she had come in contact with one of my other followers, and they were trying to get in contact with people and the police where I live. The police didn't do anything. they ended up finding someone to, sorry, my phone's going off, but they, finally found someone, one of my friends. They came to my house. My mom was here. They told my mom what happened. My mom took me to the hospital. They had me pumped. I was stuck in IVs. I was in the hospital for a night, and I had to talk to some lady. I don't really remember much from that night. I remember my mom and my sister leaving, and then when I woke up in the morning, I was alone, and I woke up to two people coming to my room with a stretcher for the ambulance, and they were putting me in it, and I didn't know what was going on, and no one was there, to tell me what was going on. My mom wasn't there, my sister wasn't there. I felt completely abandoned. I remember just sitting in the ambulance, and the pills were still affecting me. They're still in my system because they didn't pump my stomach because I lied about how much I took and what I took. So they didn't pump my stomach. They just stuck an IV in my arm. So since the pills were affecting me still, I was really out of it. I remember the lady that was sitting in the back with me was trying to talk to me, and I just wasn't paying attention because all I could think about was how could they leave me, after what just happened. How could they not come with me? How could they not talk to me about what was going on? I had no one, and at a time where I was actually really alone, and I was feeling so alone in my life, they just didn't really help at all. And so I get to the psychiatric ward, and I'm placed with the adults because I was 18. This was before my birthday. So I'm the youngest one there, and I'm there and I'm crying, and I want to go home. Obviously, naturally, everybody wants to go home. You don't want to be in an unfamiliar place, especially when something traumatic just happened to you. I called my mom, and I was like, Mom, come get me. I don't want to be here. And she's like, I can't. I was like, no one came with me, But me being the person I am, I didn't say anything like that. In my head, I was like, you all left me. You left me alone again, proving once again that you don't care. And so the entire week that I was in there, I had to pretend that I was okay. I had to pretend that I was getting better and that the medication they were giving me was helping when it wasn't. And so about a week goes by, and I'm out. I go home. I have to start seeing a therapist and a psychiatrist. Since then, I can honestly say I have not gotten better. I've actually gotten worse. I take medication. I was diagnosed with a lot of things in the hospital, and when I got out, the psychiatrist I see now has diagnosed me with more things. They're all posted on my Tumblr page, but it really hit me that I'm one of those people that can't be saved. Because I figured maybe if I told him, I'm not getting better, my anxiety's worse, my depression's worse, I want to go more than ever now. I thought, maybe if I do tell him the truth and I try to get help and actually let him help me, I will get better, I'll be okay. No, not the case. It didn't happen. He's upped my dose 4 times on all of my medication, and nothing is helping, nothing works. It's just, I can't tell anyone. And I feel like whenever people come to me and they ask me if I have been helped, if being in the psychiatric ward helped me, or seeing therapists and psychiatrists helped me, I say no, because it's truth. They haven't. It doesn't work for me. But I'm not saying that doesn't help all people. I'm just one of those people that it doesn't help. I mean, there are people that do get helped. You know, it helps them. They get better. They move on. I can't. I'm not that person. There's just a lot that's happened to me, and I'm not gonna be going anywhere because of it. My entire life I've been called a fuck up, a failure, a disappointment. I can't do anything right. Why am I always here? I should just go away. No one wants me around. You know, all sorts of things. I've been bullied my entire life, and no one really understands that that's affected me. Everyone just tells me, oh, get over it, you know, you're 19 now, you'll be fine, whatever, you're an adult, act like it. There are some things that you just can't get over. And I really, really hate it when they just expect you to, and they just say it, and they're just like, fucking get over it, you'll be fine. No, it doesn't work that way. Like, if I could just get over it and be fine, I would. Like, snap my fucking fingers, I will be fine. But it doesn't work like that. I can't just snap my finger and be okay. It's not that easy. But, yeah. I don't really understand why I made this video. If anyone sees it, I hope you don't think I'm too much of a freak. But, yeah, that's pretty much basically how I've been doing since I've gotten out of the hospital. A lot of things has actually gotten worse. My sister actually throws it in my face. Like, we'll get in fights, and she's like, I'm not the one that tried to kill myself, and other things. And I'm like, why would you throw that back in my face? Like, knowing at any minute I could just snap and do it again. Like, why would you